Hey guys, I'm back in the video, and today we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. This is the Monday Night Raw before the Night of Champions, which they opened up the show with Seth Rollins. Now, that's not a bad idea. Never a bad idea. I just think when it came to this promo, this man was yapping. He was yapping and yapping and yapping. Didn't make real points. I will say this. He had a very influential point in the men's lives that he named and mentioned, but he's not the reason for why we want to see them. He's not the reason for why we are enjoying. Actually, he's not the reason why we don't even enjoy the storyline, to be honest. He's not the main reason why we're enjoying the whole thought process of this. We're literally waiting for Roman Reigns. That's what we're waiting for. Because he has to come. He's a very big part in this whole thing. And I just need him to hurry up and show up. Seth Rollins currently, he's in a very weird spot because I feel as though he has one dragon to slay. And a dragon is never at work, so he can't slay him. Pause. This sounded weird. I will say that I was very into the match that came about after this whole promo. And that was Braun Breaker versus Penta. It was very hard-hitting. Whoever made this match, thank you. I hope your pillow is very cold because it has some wild spots, especially the way they ended that match. But to see Penta actually, it was very weird to see Penta take that pin. I'll be real. I'm not used to that. Not really used to that, but it was good for Braun Breaker. I mean, seeing Braun Breaker be presented as he is, it's not surprising at all. I am not surprised about... I'm not surprised how they ended that match because you had to put Penta down somehow. For some reason, I feel as though they didn't totally want to put Paul Heyman in Braun Breaker's corner, but they wanted to find a way to do it, and that's how they're doing it with Seth Rollins' group. Because y'all cannot tell me that Paul Heyman is not so into this idea of working with Braun Breaker. And, Braun Breaker is not, a perfect Paul Heyman guy. He really hits those notes, and he does need a mouthpiece. So, I mean, I see it. It was an excuse. AJ Styles and Dominic Mysterio will not have their match on Saturday, which I'm wondering why they wouldn't. I mean, of course, there is the conflict that's going on there. I just don't. I wonder if AJ, not AJ. I wonder if Dominic is actually injured. That's the question. Is it legitimate? I really want that question to be answered. Finn Balor is just so happy and he's so happy, and it's like, bro, how is your excitement? Because although, this is such a terrible thing, because Liv Morgan is going to be out for months, which is so, you have Evolution right around the corner, and then we have SummerSlam 2 nights, history-making, in her hometown. So for her not to be there is very disheartening, especially because of the amount of work she's just been putting on into the whole division as a whole. I will say that it's very... it's kind of ironic, although it's not storyline driven. It's real life. It's it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know what's going to happen with those tag team titles, but I have a suspicion, especially with how they kind of were able to gel together against Rhea Ripley. Is that Roxanne and Raquel are going to probably hold on to those titles, do what we saw with the big three. Raquel and Rhea Ripley, these R and R's. R. These are names. Them having a feud is not surprising at all. I think it's been into the making for a very long time, and they just didn't fully hit the gas on it because we had such a bigger thing going on with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. But I'm actually here for it. Roxanne, I like her. Not Roxanne. Raquel, I like Raquel, but there was something missing from her character. And I still think there's something small missing. I don't know what it is, but seeing her in a ring with somebody like Rhea is just perfect. I mean, with the history they've had and the fact that Raquel is the enforcer, I guess, is the enforcer of the group, it's only right for her to go against Rhea, especially with the fact that if not for Raquel, Rhea Ripley would have had that title multiple of times during her whole feud with Liv Morgan. Karrion Kross, he got his. Like, what did he think Sammy was going to do? Did he think Sammy was just going to be nice? Especially if he has Sami Zayn pinned as the guy who is an opportunist and cares about himself and all these things. Did you not think he was going to hit you? But, I mean, a lot of those people that have been saying push Karrion, push Kross, he's going to get pushed. He's going to get pushed, all right. I mean, I already see it. I'm glad that we actually get to see him in a ring instead of just in the back lurking. I mean, of course, he's had his match on main event, but we're talking on Raw or SmackDown or even a Saturday night's main event. Well, you never know. So, ready for that one. Lyra Valkyria, bless her heart, okay? She had the right intentions. It's just, baby girl, you don't interrupt somebody's championship match. I mean, I've had a feeling that this match, this whole feud, this whole thing was going to end in some type of triple threat match somehow, some way. And I think we're going to get it because Becky Lynch and Bayley had their match for the IC championship. But, of course, Becky Lynch didn't want to take the right way out of it. She couldn't beat Bayley. I'm going to say this. She couldn't beat Bayley. She thought she was going to be able to. She couldn't beat Bayley. So she wanted to bury her. And Lyra was not going for it. Which big ups to Lyra because that's what you do. You stand into the hard times. You do what is right. You do the right is right. Even if that person that you help is going to be mad at you. You do what's right, girl. You do that. That's why I like Lyra. Bird lady stand on business. I respect it. And that got the match thrown out. So, of course, Becky Lynch is still our IC champion. Evolution. That's where it's gonna happen, and it's, to be honest, it's a perfect place. A title like this that is just new for the women. Why not? We need a mid card on an actual PLE match. I mean, so I'm still looking for the U.S. Championship for the women to be on a PLE, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna say this. New Day, they're hilarious. I hate the fact that the New Day aren't really getting their full. I don't think they're getting their full shine, to be honest. They would do better on SmackDown, but since SmackDown is gonna be 2 hours, we probably be square one still. Seeing the New Day, they're hilarious. They're gonna have a title match next week. I don't think that's fair though, because nobody worked up for it, especially not the Judgment Day. Especially not them fools. I mean, I guess they did work up for it, but I just don't like it, okay? It might be okay. It might be right. I just don't like it, okay? Because they weren't getting as much. Judgment Day was not getting pushed as hard as the New Day are to have defenses, okay? And so they should be chilling and pick the people they want to defend against that title against, because it's theirs. And they're one of the greatest tag teams in history. But that's neither here nor there. We're getting into the Queen of the Ring, King of the Ring matches. Semifinals for the women was Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill has she's gotten better in the ring. I'll say every time she steps foot in that ring, she improves greatly. I was interested in seeing what Roxanne was. She held her own. And I feel as though Roxanne may be the veteran in that match. But you really saw how both of these women kind of gave their all. Not really. I feel like, I don't know if it's just me not being used to Jay being in these matches on like a Raw, because SmackDown's been 3 hours for a little bit. So it felt a little small, short of a match, but it was a good one. The kick-ups though, she don't gotta do. Them kick-ups, please. We don't have to do those kick-ups in every match. We get it. Jay, you strong. Especially because you were able to win and you're going to the finals of the Queen of the Ring. So we see your strength. We know who you are. Them kick-ups, though. Asuka versus Jade Cargill is going to be interesting, and I'm going to talk about that in my Thursday video. What I will say might surprise you. Not if you're on my TikTok, but if you are just watching here on YouTube, you might be surprised by who I think should win and who I want to win. Nah, it may be different who I think is gonna win, but here we are. Cause Io Sky having a face-to-face moment with Asuka was pretty cool. Especially because Asuka kind of deaded the fact that, hey, it don't matter if it was a part of damage control. I've been saying damage control, Judgment Day. I don't know why I keep on teetering between the two. It's very annoying. Okay, very annoying. The main event of the night was Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso. This was a match where I knew Cody was gonna take that dub because, I mean, but I will say this right here. Jey Uso held his own, and it's like every week I don't know why you guys down that man. It was a very nice touch how they both were kind of at a stalemate for a certain point because they were able to, reflect. I don't think that's like reverse a lot of the moves that they did because they know each other so well. I mean, they were tag team partners together, friends. Jay was the reason why Cody Rhodes was champion, so I like that nice detail. Jey Uso doing a crossroads, pretty cool as well. But of course, it wasn't enough. It was not enough. So Cody Rhodes is going to Saudi, and he's fighting Randy Orton, which this was a match where I really wanted it to be when Cody was champion. Like, they really, I guess, I mean, it is what it is. At least we're getting a match. I just wanted it to be kind of like an actual feud, which we still can get. It's just, I didn't expect it to happen like this. I didn't expect it to happen like this at all. One thing that I did not mention, which I think it's an interesting thing to mention because it did happen on the show. I just don't have too much thoughts other than what I've already said about it. Goldberg had a little video interview and Gunther had a talk. I'm gonna say this: the crowd may say, "Is Gunther interested in this match?" I don't know. Like, I can't imagine the match they're gonna give us because Gunther is such a dominant wrestler, and Goldberg has he's a dominant wrestler as well, but he's just a different part in his life. So to go against somebody who is still in his prime, probably hasn't. I don't even know if Gunther has fully hit his prime yet. And then you're going to get somebody that is this is their last match, their retirement match, quote unquote. So it'll be interesting. I just wouldn't want to lose for my retirement match, honestly. Go off on a bang. Like John Cena said, we taking the title with us. But y'all let me know how you guys felt about Raw. Y'all let me know what y'all think is going to happen at Night of Champions. I have a concern for them going to Saudi, but you know what? I'm going to be optimistic, and I just hope that everybody is safe because it's not wrestling. It's not wrestling what's going on there. It's real life, and I'm praying for those in the Middle East because this is not pretty. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!